In San Diego, we are lucky enough to have many devoted and generous leaders who not only saw a problem, but also took action to come up with a solution. Lisa, for helping girls discover their real beauty within. Amigas, for helping the women in your community discover who they really are. Jeanette, for keeping computers out of the landfills and getting them into the hands of those who need them the most. These unsung heroes volunteer their time and devote their energy to make San Diego truly one of America's finest cities.
There's just certain kinds of special people that can do that can believe in the future.
Paul, for helping kids understand the real importance of an education. Joni, for helping families discover their potential. Their inspiration comes from their dedication to the communities in which they live and their desire to make a positive impact on the world around them.
They do it for the same reason I do, hugs and handshakes and respect.
We say they're ordinary people doing extraordinary work.
You know, if you just have one person that says they care, just one, you can make it.
Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care.
Well, I believe that we were put here on this earth to assist one another.
They give up their time, money, and sometimes even a good night's sleep.
And the people need to see people that care.
She really gives from the heart. There's no strings attached with her, it's unconditional.
They make sacrifices, spending many hours away from family and friends in order to help their neighbors or even complete strangers. They step up to the plate when no one else will. Rose, for caring so much about so many and for brightening the lives of children. Tammy, Larry, for providing computer access to all kids in San Diego. Rachel, for all the members of the Girls Think Tank, for tackling the complicated issue of homelessness. Elena, for taking something so near and dear to your heart to help so many other people. For the Southwest Search Dogs and all the handlers, for the many hours you give to this community. Irene, for honoring your daughter Christy by helping families dealing with HIV and AIDS. Matt, for creating relationships that highlight the sacrifices made by service members and their families. Frank, for gathering all the big animals for little kids and putting smiles on everybody's faces. Good intentions plus committed action, a winning combination that equals true leadership. Qualities inherent in the nature of all of our 10 News Leadership Award winners.
All kids need is someone to pay a little attention to them, pat them on the back, say, hey, you're doing a great job.
These kids are amazing.
Because it really makes a difference. This school makes a difference.
Danelle, for protecting kids not just here in San Diego, but around the world. Erica, for taking your kindness and patience in opening up the digital world to seniors. Cassandra, for taking your experience with breast cancer to help at-risk African-American women be informed. Jerry, for providing the technology to help these kids be great students. At 10 News, we have the pleasure of honoring this true leadership, telling a different inspirational story each week that reflects the spirit of service. The stories made possible by the amazing people here tonight.
But it also made us feel like part of the community. And we felt like we belonged to something bigger than ourselves.
David, for helping your neighbors discover their community by working together.
He's an inspiration to everyone that knows him.
Earl, for never giving up and teaching people about your rare disease called ataxia. Craig, for taking your experiences with cancer to help young people achieve their dreams. Cliff, Steve, for teaching kids how to succeed in school and in life. Doris, for opening up the world of wonder and creating tomorrow's scientists today.
It's the way that she cares. She's gentle. She's just like a mom. She has so much love to offer.
Sylvia, for providing a home and a path for young people who might otherwise fall through the cracks. Dr. Jeff, for putting smiles on the faces of children around the world.
If the world had more people like Jeff Gray, the world would be a better place to live in.
Leaders who have the vision and the passion to tackle our community problems. Volunteers willing to give a piece of themselves without expecting a dime in return.
Why do they need to give me an award? I don't need an award. And I'm like, honey, you know, they're doing because you're doing a really good thing and they want to let you know that.
Whether they are young or old, in South or North County, work with children, the environment, or animals, they all do what they do without asking for any recognition.
It gives us pleasure to be able to do things for people in the East County that really need us.
I don't know how to say thank you. I just feel bad. My little boy can sit, you know?
Mark, Greg, and to everybody in the East County posse for seeing a need in your community and banding together to do something about it.
You can see that what you've done has made a difference.
Jim, for helping to restore and preserve this beautiful natural part of San Diego for generations to come. Bob, Georgia, for taking a sterile hospital environment and transforming it into a place of fun and healing. Rodney, for helping steer these kids in the right direction by teaching them to make good decisions.
He realized that this is where your heart's at.
Sal, for taking all the energy of these kids and channeling it in a positive direction. So tonight, 10 News, Sempre Energy, Volunteer San Diego, and Lead San Diego are taking the time to honor these exceptional individuals who have gone above and beyond to find solutions to everyday problems.
They change their perspective of life. They find meaning for their life, something that they didn't have before.
Elena, for not only providing a home for women in recovery, but also a path for them to follow.
I just feel so privileged to be able to meet these people and work with them and see them smile.
Stephanie, for taking your experience with cancer and your love of animals and creating a way for others to heal.
We just decided to help other military families in honor of our daughter.
Kim, for honoring your daughter's memory by helping other young military families. Robin, for providing the opportunity and the means for students to succeed. Stoney, for having a heart big enough to help so many kids. Thank you for showing that together we can make San Diego a better place to live. Congratulations to the 2008 10 News Leadership Award honorees.